Hello boys and girls, it's Mrs. Eastman again, and today I decided to read you a story. And I'm reading this for several different reasons. First of all, it's just a really cute story and I think you'll enjoy it. But also, I want you to listen to the rhyming words in it. The title of this story is called There's a Bear on My Chair. And when you say there, bear, and chair, they all rhyme. But guess what? They're not spelled the same. And so I'm going to be getting out to you my spelling options video that talks about how we can have a lot of different vowel teams that say the same sound. And that makes spelling kind of tricky. So when you're looking for rhyming words, listen to them. That's how you'll know they rhyme. Don't necessarily look at their spelling because their spelling may not be the same. So here, I wanted to show you this. The first word, I'm going to try to hold it straight up, is theirs. And we have that air sound in there. And that's spelled with E-R-E. Then I have the word bear. And the air sound there is spelled with E-A-R. And then I have chair. The air sound is spelled A-I-R. And the last word here is share, and that is spelled with an A-R-E. So when you say there, bear, chair, share, they all say air, but they're spelled differently. So I wanted to point that out to you. The other thing I want to talk about is point of view and perspective. And we've talked about that in another video of mine. And we'll keep talking about that because it's important. Point of view means who is telling the story. So first person means it's one of the characters. Is it the mouse telling the story? Is it the bear telling the story? In this story, it's actually both of them. Or is it a narrator telling this story? That would be third person. That would be just somebody who's just watching the story going on and telling about it. In this story, the clues that let you know that one of the characters is telling this story, well, that would be the pronouns that are used. So there's a bear on my chair, and that my lets you know that that mouse is telling the story. So if you hear I, or my, or mine, or me, those pronouns let you know that somebody is telling the story, one of the characters. Alright, if you would just hear she, or he, or them, then that's usually a narrator telling the story. The other thing I want to talk about is perspective. And perspective is just the feelings of the characters and what they're thinking. And that can change in a story. Perspective would be shown by their actions or what they say or what they do. So we're going to pay attention to that. How the mouse feels. What's the mouse's perspective in this story? And does it change? And the bear's perspective. Does that change? So pay attention to that out there while I read. All right? I hope you enjoy this. There's a bear on my chair. Here's the title page. There's a bear on my chair. Ross Collins is our author. There's a bear on my chair. Now, who is saying that? The mouse. And this polar bear is waving to you. Hi. He is so big, it's hard to share. There isn't any room to spare. We do not make a happy pair, a mouse and bear with just one chair. When I give him a nasty glare, He seems completely unaware. I don't know what he's doing there, that bear who's sitting on my chair. Well, it looks like he's reading a newspaper. He's not bothered. Mouse is surely bothered. I must admit he has some flair. He has fine taste in leisure wear. I'm fond of how he does his hair, but still I wish he was not there. Ah, look at that polar bear. He's got a pretty crazy hairdo up there, doesn't he? Looks like Elvis. I'll try to tempt him with a pear, to lure him from my favorite chair. But he just goes on sitting there. Why won't he go back to his lair? The pear won't even work. Oh, goodness. Maybe I'll give him a scare. I'll jump out in my underwear. But no, of course he does not care. That stinky bear sat on my chair. Not even the underwear worked. I understand that bears are rare. I know they need the utmost care. I know all that. I am aware. But still, I cannot stand this bear. And the bear has endangered on the back of him. So, Mouse understands that this is an endangered polar bear and that he has to handle him with care, but he still doesn't want him there on his chair. Again, that's perspective. That's what he's thinking. Oh, goodness. I don't know if you can see this. There aren't any words, but Mouse is kind of frustrated and sad, and Bear looks a little bit bored. A lot of times you can get information from the pictures. Okay, look at how big these words are. That means the author wants you to say them loudly. That's it. I'm done. I do declare. This bear has led me to despair. It is not fair. It is not fair. I'm going now. I don't know where. Mouse kind of gave up. Now, where do you think Mouse may be going? Good readers make predictions, and they think ahead. So you can see here, Mouse is gone. And now the polar bear, well, he's just kind of like, what's going on? Where did Mouse go? Where do you think he went? Now, it doesn't mean your prediction has to be right. It just means you're thinking ahead, and then you check, and you see if you were right. Okay, we have another picture. So the bear is heading home to his house, which is an igloo. Where do you think that mouse might be? Now he is talking, the polar bear. Hey, there's a mouse in my house. So there the point of view changed because the bear is talking and not the mouse. And where is the mouse? Do you see? He is snug on that bed, sleeping and happy. So I'm curious, what do you think? How do you think the polar bear feels now? Is he going to be happy the mouse is in his bed? And what about Mouse? He looks pretty content and happy sleeping away. So his perspective changed too, didn't it? Okay, well that's the end of the story. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's called There's a Bear on My Chair. And I'm hoping to do some more of these books for you. And thanks so much for participating. You can talk about that book at home with an adult. And have a great day. Bye.